Hello, and welcome to today's creator contract, Learn to Fly Sapienza, set in Sapienza and supplied to us today by yours truly. So moving on to our briefing, short and sweet, man versus gravity. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them along with 2 objectives. And for today's challenge we'll be starting at the main square tower and we'll be bringing with us a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, our first target is already alone and vulnerable and completely isolated in their own apartment. So we're going to head down 1 floor and out onto the balcony and up to the hippie's apartment, where we will immediately suffer the punch glitch. But that doesn't matter, as this gentleman is going for a brief flying lesson. So we're just going to launch him out of his bathroom window. He will not fall very far and he may bounce off the lower roof onto the ground below, where he will eventually be discovered. But while that is taking place, we are going to make our way down to the security room and pounce on our second target here. And while we're in the vicinity of the surveillance system, we may as well eliminate that. So we have 2 opportunities here with which to deal with this target. We have the window just off to our left, or we can deposit him over the balcony here, where he will be discovered by the kitchen assistant currently on his way down the stairs. So 2 targets down, and we're going to now move on to target number 3, and they are located in the Caruso Villa. So as we're wearing our suit, we're going to go down the long way and out via the drain pipes. We're going to make our way up and in via the ICA safe house. Now obviously going into the Caruso Villa in our suit is not advisable. So we are going to make our way up to Rocco's apartment first of all to get the kitchen assistant outfit. There we go. And then we can make our way into the Caruso Villa, and we're heading now through the pantry, through the kitchen and into the alfresco dining area, and that is where our next target will be located. Now there are 2 of these guards and one of them should be away on patrol, leaving our target alone and vulnerable. So over the balcony he goes. It wasn't a big fall, but it was enough to get the job done. So 2 targets remaining, and one of them, our next target, is located all the way down at the pier. So we're going to make our way down into the recreation room. We're going to grab the key card from the table and make our way along the promenade, and we're heading for the main pier, which is the large one at the end of the harbour area, where we will encounter our next target, and they have a friend with them, both wearing their favourite Hawaiian shirts. So we're just going to wait behind our target, and once their conversation has played out, the gentleman with the yellow hat will wander off, and when he does, we're going to let him get a nice safe distance away, and then we can pounce on our target, who hasn't managed to catch very many fish. So as the gentleman with the yellow hat makes his way off and up to the far side of the main pier, he's just going to head around that little balcony area there, or the landing, or whatever you want to call it. We can then crouch down and jettison our friend here into the ocean to help feed the fishes rather than catch them. So 4 targets down with 1 more to go, and our final target is currently directly above us somewhere. I believe they're in the Sanguine shop or around that area. but if we wait long enough, they will come to us all the way at the pier where the speedboat is located. It is the Mrs. Carrington look-alike. I don't think it is Mrs. Carrington, but she looks just like her twin. So we're going to make our way to the speedboat exit, and we're going to wait right here on the pier, and eventually our target will join us. Now this does take a little bit of time, as she's in no rush to get here, but eventually she does turn up, and she timed it as such that no one is looking at this point, and all we have to do is give her a gentle nudge into the ocean, and again she will be feeding the fishes. So with all of our targets taken care of, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and we are right next to the speedboat exit, so that will be the one that we are using. So there we go, one more creator contract taken care of, and we just get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We met our objectives and we got a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.